This year's coverage of the 2025 Premium Cigar Association Trade Show is proudly brought to you by Luciano Cigars.
What's going on, everybody? Cigar Show Tim here of Tobacco Talk Media, PCA 2025 with Law Ream over here at the Davidoff, Zino, Camacho, etc. booth. How's the show been for you?
It's been amazing. It's
Good.
so cool to be on this side, to see from the inside out.
Yeah, you're used to being on my side.
Yes. It's fantastic.
Been eye-opening?
Yes, very much so. There's so many things you don't understand because it's hard to see from other perspectives.
You don't know what you don't know.
Right. So, and now I know. And,
Yep.
And it just makes it even more fun. You get to go further down the rabbit hole of cigars. I love that cigars, it never ends.
Yeah.
You can never know everything about them.
No, absolutely not. So, talk to me about what you guys have been doing here. The party last night was a lot of fun, and it happens all the time,
We should just
as
start,
you know.
We should just start Spartan kicking people.
I
as they
know,
walk
right?
in.
We should just put caution tape everywhere.
That'll be quality content.
Absolutely, 100%. But the party was great last night, all of that. But what's the big story with everything this year from you guys?
Well, the big story is we're back at PCA.
Yes,
Right?
which we're glad.
Yes, yeah, we're very happy.
Good.
We threw some killer parties, which you got to experience.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
Sorry, we're kind of bragging here.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, they're fun. But no, we're back. We have a bunch of really cool cigars. We got the Camacho limited edition. We have the Avo 10th anniversary Nicaragua. We have the Escurio 10-year anniversary. And so it's been really cool to come to the show with some real powerhouses.
Yeah.
And then, what most people don't know is that Zino is the most important brand to the Davidoff Global right now. It's their favorite cigar, which you would think a company that's sells very expensive cigars would not want to promote. This is gonna be great. Are you gonna edit this or just leave it all in?
I might do a little bit of both.
Yeah. So just
Yep.
right back. We're back again. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, Switzerland wants to push this cigar really hard.
Okay.
Because Zino Davidoff, he would let anyone into a store. And he had this one homeless guy that would come in all the time, and his only rule was you had to be clean. And he would let him come in, he would give him coffee, tea. He was not a pretentious guy.
Yeah.
So this and we're back.
So he let everybody
Yeah,
in.
he let everybody. It was not pretentious, and that's what this cigar is made for. It's made for every consumer to get that kind of taste of Davidoff, but at a not price gouging, wallet busting price.
Right, affordable price, good
Yes.
quality.
Yeah, you don't have to be a doctor or a lawyer to afford.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's an extremely high quality cigar. As you can see, it's got that mascara burn line.
Yep.
They always burn like this. The construction is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I've smoked over 300 of these in the last 6 months, and I had maybe one that had slight issues, but it was probably on my end. Other than that, quality is, I've never seen anything like it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's what you expect from Davidoff, but
Absolutely.
at that price.
Yep.
And then this one is particularly made for newer smokers. It's very light.
Very light,
little
very smooth.
Creamy,
Yep.
little bit of that Nicaraguan pepper.
Yep, a little bit of spice.
Yeah.
It's dancing between a white and a black pepper.
Yes, yeah. And one of the mistakes I made a lot when I would try to get my friends into cigars is I would give them my favorite cigar. And it would be like a triple Maduro or something. And they'd be like, well, actually, that's a pretty light cigar. Most people don't know that.
It's true, it's a really good one.
It would be a heavy cigar with
Yeah.
a lot of Ligero in it. And it was just and they're like, oh, I don't like cigars. And that's because I gave them the wrong cigar. Oh. And we're back.
This is going to be fun.
This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's very light. It's got great flavor, but it's low on the nicotine, so you're not gonna get that sickness.
Yeah.
It's just this is the kind of cigar you want to give to your friends when you're trying to get them into your hobby.
Right, exactly. So you've been on the media side, you did that for quite some time. You're now on the brand manufacturer side of things. What has surprised you the most now that you're on this side?
That is a really good question. A lot of things surprised me, like how you come to market with a new cigar. I just thought the guy was in the factory and he was like, "Hey, I just found these leaves coming together is amazing.
So go."
Yeah, so here, just put some marketing on that and put it to market. No, it's extremely thought out for way in advance, and it's like, hey, what flavor profiles are missing in this price point over here? What's weak? What is the market lacking? They really think about the consumer, or at least we do. I don't know what other companies do. So that really surprised me.
Yeah.
You know, and then Davidoff on it, like as itself really shocked me because I thought coming in here, you know, it's all gonna be suit and ties and be like, welcome to Davidoff, or just we're classy, you know, real stick in the mud kind of people. I was gonna say something else.
It's all good.
But they actually are savages. Everybody here is extremely competitive, but everyone's family and best friends. They go out drinking till 3, 4 in the morning, then they show up at 8 o'clock in the office and they just crush it like this.
That's awesome.
They have, like, I really love this company.
That's cool.
And I did not see that coming. I just thought this was going to be a really, you know, get paid to smoke cigars. What's better than that?
And drive around in a bright yellow vehicle.
Yeah, across the whole entire country.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, brother, I appreciate your time. It's always good to see you.
This has been my favorite interview.
That's
I mean
awesome.
that. I mean that. You ask really good questions.
Thank you.
The energy's great.
Very cool.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, we will be talking in the future soon, absolutely. If you guys are not familiar with Zino Davidoff, the whole umbrella, you're living under a rock. But check them out. They've got a lot of stuff to offer. If you're new into cigars, definitely check them out because they have something for your palate that's going to get you into cigars with a premium brand. So don't skip on them.
Can I add to this video?
Absolutely.
Okay, so I have a theory.
Okay.
Everyone goes through the same cycle in their cigar journey. You start with like a Connecticut, right? Everyone goes for a Connecticut because they're scared of the Maderos. You start with a light cigar. Then eventually you work up to, you start smoking more cigars. You work into really strong cigars. Right? Everyone like goes to that, like, oh yeah, I love. And then eventually your palate develops, and you come into like, you could start tasting nuances in lighter, medium body cigars.
And then you refine your palate.
Yes, and that's the cycle. So we actually are sitting exactly at that point where if you come in at that $5 to $10 price point, you have the Zino Nicaragua, great for new smokers. Then you have Camacho, which can kick you in the face with that, that Honduran Corojo. And then as your palate develops, you can move into Avo, which is a very like nuanced cigar that has a lot of transitions. It's a cigar smoker cigar. And that's like kind of how they build the branding. Everything is super well thought out here.
That's cool. Very, very cool. Nice. So you heard it straight from the man himself. Go and check him out. You won't be disappointed. But wrapping up some of the coverage today on the final day of PCA 2025 with Law Ream over here at Zino Davidoff. I'm Cigar Show Tim. I've got more content coming your way.
This year's coverage of the 2025 Premium Cigar Association Trade Show is proudly brought to you by Luciano Cigars.